Hello everyone and welcome to a Minecraft mod pack series I'm going to do on this modpack called Pathfinder. It's this really cool mod pack where you're basically building worlds and stuff on a spaceship and you go to worlds and things. I did a test world, so don't worry, I know it's going to work. Probably. So that's good. Let's start a new world. I'll call this one series. I'll call this one YouTube series, actually. YouTube series. In the comments, let me know what you think of this series, and let's create a world and get into this and have fun and hope it goes well. I think this mod pack should have plenty of opportunity for me to do things on my own, but I also chose one with quests because when I play Minecraft without quests, I just literally get bored after a little while. I have no idea what to do. So that's kind of a bad thing about me, but it is what happens. So let me see now. What should I do? And I've got 4 different quest books, but I think they're all the same book.
Some voyages last forever.
Let's listen to this.
Some voyages are lost in the sands of time. Some voyages are destroyed when the fabric of reality tears. But other voyages, those voyages go down in history.
This is too slow.
Forever remembered.
From the moment the console
pings for the first...
Whatever. I'm just reading it myself. The moment the console pings for the first time to when the first grain of sound from an artificial world is touched by human hands, when vast expanse of space-time open for the first user to experience for the first time, these are voyages that will be remembered. These are the voyages of those aboard the USS Pathfinder and its ethereal quest and how our universe thinks and breathes. These are your voyages, and it's up to you to make sure they are never lost. I've done the first few quests, so I shouldn't get too stuck on them because they're quite confusing actually, the first few. But let's start. I don't need to be in a party. It's not hardcore. I do not want to play hardcore mod pack. Let's start. I sit aboard the Pathfinder looking out at the stars. Because look, this is me in the Pathfinder. I'm looking out at the stars. Wow, amazing. Okay. First quest, Dauntless. There's going to be a lot of reading in this first video, but after that it should be better because it will take me longer to do quests. But it's like a lot of little quests at the start, but don't worry about that, okay guys? Please don't worry about it too much. The quiet hum of generators awake you. They awake me with a revelation. Relevation? Is that how you spell that? I don't know. You stand up and rush to the back of the ship, nearly tripping over the teleporter pads. Today is day 315 aboard the USS Pathfinder, designation NCC-74562, on its voyage across the star system. After this long, the purpose of the voyage is hard to remember. The lonely trek across the stars, and even with all the state-of-the-art equipment, I've been hard-pressed to find something to do, until now. Under the blue glow of the planets above, I open the crates, finding mysterious devices I've been carrying with me, nicknamed Dimlets by the people back home. I tear them apart to understand their workings, and then I see the purpose of these alien creations. Among these tangles of wires and bases and essences, I see the potential to create something big. With a few slight modifications to the yellow bordered virtual reality device, I could potentially take your dreams and turn them into a reality. I know they come with a purpose. I realise it's time to get to work. By the way guys, I'm going to be kind of doing this semi-properly, as in I am definitely going to do the quest and not run around like a headless chicken doing literally nothing and avoiding all the quests, and you guys are never going to know any of the backstory, because I want you guys to know the backstory and have a good idea what's going on and me to make some progress in this mod pack. Dimlets in the found of the crates, potentially building blocks of life. These dimlets possess the power to shape reality as we know it. Place these in my inventory and we can begin. So I need to get effect non, terrain normal, and material non-dimlet. Let's walk through here. Large bank of machines everywhere, some cobblestone there. It's a hard and strong box, but look, material non-dimlet, a terrain normal dimlet, and a effect non-dimlet. Means I can... No, I'm not claim the word. Okay, tabular creation. Originally serving as a device to manage the virtual realities I would create, the tabular creation matrix can now be reapplied to create these new dimensions. Simply right click on the matrix to obtain an empty tab. Tabular creation matrix. Useful, I have Walia here. What am I looking at? It gives me those tooltips at the top if you didn't know. Right click on that, I've got an empty dimension tab. Now I can claim an RF Tools Dimension Manual but most likely I will not be reading most of it because it's really big. I can store some spare quest books in here, why not? I'll keep doing it, because I seem to only have this much inventory and not that much inventory. Oh, I've got an achievement for checking my inventory, that's great. Okay, where's the next quest? Yamato. Now for the tricky part, as this stuff may very well be constructing a universe, there's a method in constructing a dimension as well. There can be some failures. Once before a ship tried to determine what these artifacts did, the USS Yamato, designation NCC 71807, lost all its crew due to an incident like this. But nobody has seen this like I have, at least not yet. I can repurpose the inscriber to help me write these new dimensions. Wow. Okay, so in order to create my dimension, I need to place my dimnits within a tab in the dimension inscriber, empty dimension tab in the slot, and place the effect non-tab slots on the top. As a sort of grammar to this, in order to create a world somewhat like home, I'll have to make sure there are no special types of material affect the terrain. So place the material non-dimnit directly before the terrain normal dimnits, and that was in what, the dimension inscriber? Yeah, cool. Material non. I just want to effect non. No, I think that dimension normal. We don't want any effects either, so let's do that and store it in there. Realize dimension tab. That's what we needed, isn't it? I'm sorry if this first episode does have a lot of me talking in it and reading, but I promise you I've been through this mod pack for the first 20 minutes of the mod pack, and trust me, after like the first 10 minutes there's a lot less reading, so don't worry. Now for the final step before the dimension is created, we need to open up the interface of the dimension builder and place the realize tab inside. Cool, and then I'll create a new world. So this is dimension builder, crazy one apparently because I can't stock power, but still. I've got a realize dimension tab. Dimension ready. Ooh. Claim reward, I get some bread, which might be useful. And a quest. Oh, I love reward bags, they're fun. What did I get? I got some bread. Well, that's pretty boring, but whatever, it will do. What's next? Venture. Unlocks 2 quests elsewhere as well. I can feel the pulse of energy as the dimension builder catalyzes my new world, speeding up the process of life creation by billions and trillions of years. If space was the final frontier, I've just surpassed that. I've entered the next generation of technology, gone to the newest frontier. The only part left is to enter the world I've created. The teleportation system I've used for ship-to-ship transports can now be used to transport myself to the dimension I've just created. Follow these instructions carefully. Open up the interface of the dialing device in the top section. I should see only one entry. The top section, click matter transmitter. Bottom section, choose the one not labeled Pathfinder, and then at the bottom of the interface, click the dial button. Cool. That was this thing. Now in my test, I accidentally didn't stand close enough to the dialing device. I was just making sure I do this time. Matter transmitter. It's complicated, so I'm glad I did the test. There we go, and then I have to go and stand in the matter transmitter. Oops, give me my quest book back. Start teleportation. Beep boop, beep beep, boop boop, boop beep, boop, beep, beep boop. And now I have to download some terrain. Ooh, fancy. Oh my god, I'm in a new world. It's dark. I think it's dark because A, it's night time, and B, the world's still loading. And an achievement called the world moved. Yeah, the world is still loading, and there we go, that's better. Now, look, I'm in this master receiver, but I don't seem to have any kind of transmitter. And why is it so dark? It's like darker than night time. What the hell? Weird. Do I have some kind of blindness? No? Whatever, claim my reward. Do I get any more inventory yet? No, so I probably shouldn't be using all these reward bags just in case. I stand in the new dimension, staring out at this living, breathing world formed by my own hands. This is beyond anything I could have dreamed when I boarded the Pathfinder so long ago. I've done more than anyone could have dreamed. I sure have. Did I claim my reward from adventure yet? Yes, I did. Okay. Odyssey. Throw my life frenzy gives me a growing sense of panic. I forgot something. Oh no, how am I going to get out of this world? I need to do a little bit of mining to set up my teleportation system again. But to do that, I need to make some pickaxes. You know, to make pickaxes or any tool for that matter. And oh, it stinks construct. Cool. These tables. So I need a part builder, stencil table, tool station. And guys, as I said before, this is where there is slightly less reading and more doing. Why is it so dark? Weird. Anyway, I need to get myself some wood. Yeah, there should be slightly less reading now, so I'm sorry if you found all the reading tedious, but it could be helped. But I wanted you guys to know the backstory, because this modpack seems to have quite an interesting story behind it. I guess you could have just skipped through it all if you wanted, but still. Let's see. Maybe in the edit I'll put like a skip to some time in order to do it. Okay, so I've got some wood. Now what am I making? I'm making some Tinker's Construct things. Part builder, stencil table, tool station. I pretty much know how to do this kind. Yeah, by the way guys, I know basically how most mods work-ish, but you know, I don't know this thing, so I'm not going to be like too newbie, so don't worry about anything like that. Let's see, part builder. That is a log and a black. Oh yeah, these are only blank patterns, which is wood, stick. Cool. Let's get 2 sets. I'm really finding annoying this lack of inventory, but okay. Maybe that's a good thing. Who knows? That's a lot of things actually. Anyway, I need this one. Gives me a stencil table. Then I think I need some more wood. I can get rid of one of these, right? Maybe? Probably. Let's chop down this tree here. Chopping down the tree. I wonder, is this on peaceful? Yeah, it's not meant to be a hardcore mod pack, is it? So maybe that's why it's on peaceful. Well, food still seems to be going down in the saturation bar, so I don't know. Dude. Sorry, okay. Anyway. There we go. I can't pick it. Can I make a chest? Please say I can make a chest. Ugh, I need a chest. I freaking hope I can make a chest. But I can't make a chest. Yes, I can make a chest. Will it have enough storage as normal? Yay, I can put some stuff away. Like, these apples and this food and that food and that and that. And that. Yeah, that's better. That's much better, guys, right? Cool. Right, I think to make the other two, I need a log and a blank pattern, which will give me a part builder. And then I do believe for one of them, actually, I need a crafting table and a blank pattern. The reason I missed so many blank patterns because I know I need some more later. That should be everything I need for now. Don't check quest books right now. I think those are 3. Yes, there we go. Okay, parts of space. Now that we have 2 stations, I don't know what it means. That it is a trivial matter to create the parts of our tools. Simply use the wooden planks with some patterns from the stencil table to begin. Okay, I need a wooden pickaxe head, a wooden tool rod, and wooden binding. So I need to place these down, of course. Weird. How did that throw itself in? Okay, part builders, stencil table. Here we go. We needed the tool binding, yes. The tool rod. That pickaxe head, no, it's crossbow limb. Never mind. Scythe head, no. Pickaxe head. Oh yeah, by the way guys, I'm using the John Smith Technicians Remix texture pack, in case you didn't know that. So that's good, right guys? Yeah, it is. Anyway. To do that I need to make some, I needed wooden pickaxe head, tool rod and binding, yep, and then I need to make them in the I don't know. I think I use the part builder. Yeah, that makes sense. If I'm building parts, I use the part builder. Wooden tool rod, cool. And a stick apparently, that's nice. Wooden pickaxe head, yay. And tool binding. Now since this costs 0.5, I think I can use the stick for that, can't I? Yay. Parts can be replaced, that's cool. Yeah, sometimes there's weird things. Tools of the trade. Now head over to my part builder and combine the parts into a tool. Now I'll be able to mine stone and coal, which should be all I need for a return to the USS Pathfinder. Wow, this is easy. Now I think I actually need to use the tool station here in order to put a pickaxe, because I do know Tinkerer's Construct, some of it, not much actually. What should I should call this the Rescuer, because it's rescuing me from here. I don't care, that's how you spell Rescuer. Yay, more reward bags, great. Let's open some reward bags, guys, because that's fun. It's always fun to open some reward bags. Liquid non-dimnits, okay. Material non-dimnits, and effect non-dimnits. Why did I just get dimnits? That's boring. I don't want dimnits. Maybe they're already set to have what they have in them. Maybe. Probably not, though. No. Right, now we're up to Cortez. But guys, I think that's the end of the first episode. I will be recording another episode straight after this, so I will not be responding in the things, any tips you give me in the comments till after the second episode. But still send them anyway, because I will read them all. So thank you for watching this first episode of whatever this mod pack's called, which is Pathfinder, and goodbye.